So, hello and welcome to Tamburi Mundi Frame Drum channel. We have program now from 2 to 4, I believe. Yes. And I will talk today a little bit about fingerings in freehand style. So, if you don't know what freehand style is if you take your drum between your legs and then you have both hands free to play. That's why it's called freehand style. And now fingerings, that refers to what hand is playing at what time. So usually in freehand style, the most common way to play is to play hand to hand. That means you play right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left all the time. And you never change that. So so that's a very very simple idea. Okay, so you would play rhythm, for example, by playing very soft strokes, which you call kind of ghost notes. Like you go like this: right, left, 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 right, left. And then you can replace some of your strokes with accents. Okay, so we have kind of two things that can happen in a point in time. Either you have an accent, for example, ta, doom, or pa, or you have those fingertips. Okay, so you would go about playing a rhythm, for example, like this. Right, left, 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 right, left. Okay, I personally love this style of playing because it's because of the simplicity of this right, left, right, left, right, left. It never changes. You always do this. That makes it very very easy to keep the timing, to keep a constant speed and very precise timing. And it also helps you to get into a flow. Okay, and flow is one very very important thing in drumming, like especially for the music. So if you are in a flow, what you do will sound more convincing to other people. And yes, maybe I'm not going to go into too much detail about this hand-to-hand idea, because I want to talk about different approaches that you can take on the subject of fingering. I'm not sure why it's called fingering. It's about your hands, but later you will see it will be also about your fingers actually, but for now it's just what hand is playing. I want to, if you are just learning to play freehand style, I want to encourage you to really play for a long time just this hand-to-hand method, to kind of get the experience of flow. And maybe you can I can show you a little bit an analogy. If you can juggle, in juggling, flow also plays a very big role. Okay, so beginners usually when beginners juggle, it looks like this. Okay, you can see it is juggling and it works out. But if you watch my arms, my hands, they're not in a flow, okay? It's Professionals juggle like this. And I hope you can see on the camera that there is a very, very big difference, okay? There is really flow in this professional juggling movement. And there is lots of stops in the movement in the not professional variant. Okay, so so this is what you should try and transfer to your drumming. It's kind of like letting every movement let it flow through your body. Don't be stiff anywhere, but let everything be flow. All the joints, don't lock them in place. Okay, not hard, but they must allow movement to come through. I'm a little bit exaggerating this so you can see it well. Maybe a negative example. No flow, and flow. Okay, I hope you can pick this up in the video. However, there are certain situations in freehand style where it is not possible to play hand-to-hand. And so you have to resort to other fingerings, and I'm going to talk about that now. So one, maybe the most prominent example is if you play pa, the sound pa. Or let me start another way. Maybe you noticed that I was using the sounds doom and ta when I was demonstrating this hand-to-hand method. And you can see that those sounds, they are fairly close together on the drum head, okay? So ta is here and doom is here, kind of in between the edge and the middle of the drum, and then pa is in the middle of the drum. So to play pa, my arm has to move a little bit in the middle of the drum head. And that can lead to some problems. Let's take a good example is malfouf rhythm. If I try to play malfouf, if you don't know, malfouf is a doom, tak, tak, doom, tak, tak, doom, tak, tak. Or you can also play with pa, doom, pa, pa, doom, pa, pa. Okay, so if you play malfouf with pa and you play it hand to hand, you can see that there's a lot of movement going on, okay? And if I want to do this like fast, then it becomes a little bit hectic with time, okay? So the solution for this is to take another fingering, so another principle that we apply to what hand plays at what time. And that's kind of the lap style typical fingering. In lap style, you don't go right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, but usually you think about the accents. Where are the accents? And the idea is you play all accents in your right hand, and you fill up all the breaks with your left hand. Okay, so in lap style, you will play the malfouf like this. That's right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left. And now if we take that and transfer it to the freehand style, then you can hopefully see that now there is not so much movement. Okay, let's compare directly hand to hand. There's a lot of movement, and the lap style fingering, there's hardly any movement at all. Okay, so my right hand can stay in the same position, doesn't have to move. Again, the other variants. Okay, so if you have rhythms where you often have the sound pa, where you're using the sound pa, that's a typical case in freehand style where you would switch your fingering away from this hand-to-hand, right, left, right, left, right, left, to the lap style variant, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left. Because it's just, it's simply a lot less work that you have to do, and we always want to be efficient as possible with our movements, okay? So from there, if you want to continue a little bit, let's say you want to play this malfouf very fast, or maybe even faster. Then you will find that your left hand, your left index finger, has to do a lot of work suddenly. You have to be very, very quick now with your left index finger. So there is one very nice solution to this problem, or at least something that makes it a little bit easier with some practice, which is to use two separate fingers for this little filling up the breaks. So I'm still going right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left. But I will now use two fingers. Okay, so this way I don't have two strokes right after each other in the same finger, but I can divide up the work to two separate fingers. Okay, from this to this. Okay, so with this you can play very fast and still be relaxed. Okay, that's a lot more relaxed than if I were to do this. Okay, so this is a very good way to find relaxation in high tempos, and of course you can apply this to any rhythm, not just the malfouf. Okay, maybe let's move on a little bit. Like after a while, when you have some experience with this split finger, as it's called, split finger filling up the breaks, You might have the idea to, like sometimes you have breaks where you have accent and then break, break, like in the Malfouf, like we just had it. So accent, break, break. Maybe you have sometimes you have more than just two breaks. Maybe you have doom, 4 or 3 breaks. So you could have like different solutions for this situation. One, maybe the easiest would be to say, okay, I just play this hand to hand. As I said before, if you happen to have pa in your rhythm, that would mean that you have to do a lot of movement in this axis. Okay, if you play this fast, it's a lot of moving back and forth. Okay, so the hand to hand is not really very useful in this situation. So you could have the idea, and it's a good idea, I think, to just say I play all the 3 breaks in my left hand. Okay, so I'm just adding a third stroke here. Remember, so when you have just 1 break, it's 1 finger, and you use the index finger. If it's 2 breaks, you use your index and ring finger. Always in that order. Always first the index finger and then the ring finger. And then if you have 3 breaks, you just play again the index finger. Right, left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left, left, left. Okay. Please remember, this is you only need this really if you have pa in your rhythm, the sound pa. Okay. For all other cases, if you are working with doom and ta only, stick to the hand-to-hand pattern. But if you have pa in your rhythm, you can resort to this as a solution to have a more relaxed way of playing. So you could remember as a rule of thumb, when you play rhythms that work with doom and ta, you always play hand to hand, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And as soon as you have rhythms that work with a sound pa, then you can go to the lap style fingering. So all the accents in your right hand and all the filling up in your left hand. Okay, so now we had what happens with 1 break, your index finger, with 2 breaks, index finger, ring finger, with 3 breaks, index finger, ring finger, index finger, and you can continue like this if you want. Okay, maybe as a last little idea, and this is now like a more advanced technique. You can use this fingering that you practiced in your left hand. You can use it as a possibility, as a way to play rolls. Okay. Okay, so that's right, left, 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 boom. Right, left, left, left. So it's again usually, like in general, when you play rolls, you try always, obviously, because it's very, very fast. Everything is happening very fast. So you have to find a very, very efficient movement for what you're doing. And usually if you play rolls, like one of the simplest ways is to just go right, left, right, left. But again, as soon as you have like a pa at the start or at the end of your roll, then you get this this problem that you have a lot of movement, and that kind of disturbs your flow. Anyway, pa is very something that you have to practice a lot to really get it flowing. So you have to like stop the movement of the skin. Your hand has to rest for a short moment. Okay, but back to this rolling. Maybe let's try some little exercises just to practice this one-hand roll, or a little bit one-handed roll. So you could go from pa to doom. You could go from doom to pa. You could go from doom to ta. From ta to doom. So you get the idea. You practice all the possibilities. You go from ta to doom to ta, from pa to doom to pa, from pa to ta, from ta to pa. And the good thing about using this this roll, where the left hand is doing so much work, is that your right hand has a lot of time. Okay, it doesn't have to move very fast because the left hand is taking all the work. So you can play rolls that would normally not be possible. Like for example, from like pa, ta, 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 pa, right? Pa, ta, 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 pa. If you were to play this hand to hand, you get again this big movement that you don't want. It's very, very hectic and a lot of stress if you do it like this. Okay, so so this way of rolling takes a lot of this stress away. Of course, you have to practice this, but once you get it, you're a big step ahead. Okay. Okay, so let's try all possibilities from doom to doom. From doom to pa. From pa to doom. From doom to ta. From ta to doom. And from ta to ta. Remember, right? It always works the same, right? The only difference is what my right hand is doing, right? The left hand is always doing just this filling up. When you are done with all those practice rolls, you can try to combine multiple rolls. Like you can go like, okay, so what we're doing, we're 5-stroke rolls, like right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why it's called 5-stroke rolls. You could also do like practice 9-stroke rolls. Okay, so twice as long. For example, let's go from doom via pa to ta. Right, left, 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 right, left, left, left. Okay, so that would be some things that you could practice next. Another possibility, if you know already this the split hand technique and split finger technique, you could also combine like your left hand split hand that we just practiced with a split hand playing in the right hand. So, for example, you could go. Okay, so you can imagine, use your imagination to what else you can do. There is lots of possibilities what you can do with this, just this very tiny little thing. Index finger, ring finger, index finger. So yeah, so there's a lot to practice, all the connections to the different sounds. I think you can imagine what you would have to do, what you would have to practice. Okay, I hope this was clear and easy for you to follow. If not, remember, even though this is a live stream, you can always skip back and watch things again. Or if you're not watching this live, of course, you can pause the video and so on. Okay, so we've been talking for half an hour now. So I have 1 hour to fill. So for the next half hour, I would like to talk about a different topic. And it's one exercise or one way to practice that that has been very, very important to me. And I want to say thank you to my teacher, Daniel Schei, for showing me this. Okay, it's an exercise that's about how to play precise and how to play with energy. And maybe it's the easiest if I just start by showing you some things. Okay, so we're going to have we're not using a drum. We're going to use three different instruments in this exercise, and the first and most basic instrument will be our legs, and we're going to use a little step. Okay, so this is already a little rhythm happened down there. Okay, you can hear a little bit of sound. Okay, so this is will be our bass, and when you actually do this at home, you will feel that it's not just about the sound, but also you can feel the rhythm in your body. Okay, and that's very, very important. Sometimes when you play concerts, okay, maybe you sit in a chair, so you cannot do steps, but you can still kind of take this feeling that you learned with this exercise and try to be always dancing on your chair, okay? Okay, so that's always to the side and close, to the side and close, to the side and close. And maybe take for yourself a moment to really recognize how it feels, okay? So this whole exercise is about taking things very serious, okay? So this we try to do very precise, and with some energy, right? It's not like this. Okay, but it's active, okay? It's like dancing with some tension in your body. Okay, so this is the foundation. So if you have this very good and stable, we can add the next instrument, and the next instrument will be your voice. And we are speaking takadimi. And we will speak 2 syllables on every foot, okay? So kind of 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so let's speak. Ta-ka-di-mi, 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 ta-ka-di-mi. Okay, it's very important also here that you focus on this, right? It's until now it's a very, very simple idea, and it's about taking this very serious and trying your best to do it really convincing. Like imagine you're in a concert and you want to convince the audience that your piece is great. Okay, this is your piece, and you want to do this very simple thing, but you do it so convincing that people still think, wow, that's amazing, okay? Ta-ka-di-mi, ta-ka-di-mi. Okay, so there has to be a lot of energy in this. Okay, let us add the 3rd layer. The 3rd layer will be clapping. Ta-ka-di-mi, ta-ka-di-mi, ta-ka-di, ta-ka-di-mi, ka-di-mi, ta-ka-di-mi, ta-ka-di-mi, ka-di-mi, ta-ka-di, ka-di-mi, ta-ka-di-mi, ka-di-mi. Okay, for this, try. What we want to do is be very, very precise. We want to be in perfect. It has to be perfectly synchronous. Okay, so your foot is at exactly the same moment as your ta, and it's at exactly the same moment as your clapping. Okay, it's all in the same moment. So try to get this, and maybe to help you a little bit, this becomes a lot easier and also more convincing and more energetic if you pay attention to the preparation of your clap. Okay, so you don't go like this, but you take some time to prepare. And this preparation is very important. Okay. Ka, mi, ta, ka, di, mi, ka, di, 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 ta, ka, di, mi. I'm not sure. I hope you can pick up in a video how much energy is in this. Okay, it's really, really a lot of energy. Bah! Okay, it's very, very. There's a lot, and this is also how kind of the way how music enters into this kind of exercise. Okay, there's a lot of wow, energy. There is some message in this clap. Okay, so it's kind of, there's a tension building up before the clap happens. Okay, let us continue a little bit. So for the next exercise, we're not going to put our clap on the ta, but let's put it on the mi. Okay. Ta ka ding mi, ta ka ding, ta ka ding mi, ta ka ding mi, ta ka ding mi, ta ding mi, ta ka ding mi, ta ka ding mi, ta ka ding, ta ka ding mi, ta ka ding mi, ta ka ding, ta ka ding. Okay, so again with this, it helps a lot to, you notice, okay, it's a little bit more difficult to clap on mi than it is to clap on ta, and that has to do with our feet. Okay, we're not clapping at the same time that our feet are hitting the ground. Okay, the mi is kind of between two feet. Ta ka dim mi, ta ka dim mi, ta ka mi, ta ka dim mi, ta ka dim mi, ta ka dim, ka dim mi, ta ka dim mi, ta. Okay, maybe you can try and just try to feel this. It's a different feeling if you clap at the same time with your foot, or if you clap between two foot. And exactly in the middle between two foot, kind of, you can imagine like it's the moment where you start, where you prepare your next step. Okay, it's okay. It's kind of the upbeat, we would say. Okay. Okay, so it develops kind of a tension to the one. Okay, so we want to go into the next foot. One. Okay. I wanted to say something else, but I forgot. Okay, let's maybe I'll remember later. Let us continue. Let us clap on D. Ta ka D mi ta ka ta ka D mi ta ka mi ta ka D mi ta ka ta ka D mi ta ka D mi ta ka D mi ta ka D mi ka D mi ta ka D mi ta And again, try to feel this building up of tension. Okay, so you're preparing your clap, and then the energy is rising, rising until it kind of culminates in the clap. Okay, very, very high energy in this clap. Okay. And it's very, very precise. It's exactly the same moment as your foot and exactly the same moment as your syllables. Okay, so let us try the last one, to clap on ka. And this is for many people the most difficult one. Ta, ka, di, ta, ka, di, mi, ta, ka, di, ta, ka, di, mi, ta, ka, di, mi, ta, ka, di, mi, ta, ka, di, mi, ta, ka, di, ta, ka, di, mi, ta, ka, di, mi, ta, Okay, now let's continue with a little bit more difficult, faster version of this kind of exercise. So, so let's go. Let us take 4 syllables per foot now. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Taka-dim, taka-dim-mi, 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 dim-mi, taka-dim-mi, 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 taka-dim-mi. Or maybe let's only use every second group. Taka-dim-mi, 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 taka-dim-mi. Okay, the same with ka. Taka-dim-mi, 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 taka-dim-mi. Okay, for this this one where we clap on ka, it's really important. Maybe in this one it's the most important of all of the exercises, that you take enough time to prepare the clap. Okay, it's not taka-dim-mi, taka-dim-mi, taka-dim. Okay, you don't have enough time to start on the one to prepare your clap. Okay, you have to clap to prepare before. Taka-dim-mi, 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 taka-dim. Okay, so not like this. Taka-dim-mi, 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 taka-dim. Okay, because like this, you're going to be too late, or chances are you're going to be too late. And it's not relaxed, and it has not this high energy. Okay, taka-dim-mi, 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 dimmi, taka 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 dimmi. Okay, so let's continue with D. Taka dimmi, 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 taka Takadimi, 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 takadimi. Okay. We're missing me. So let's clap on me. Takadimi, 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 takadimi. In this one, you can take the chance and appreciate the relation between the clap and your feet. Okay, so you go mi ta. Takadimi, 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 takadimi. Right? Clap foot. Clap foot. Okay. So try to really feel this in your body. Takadimi, 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 takadimi. Okay, so this relation between your feet and your claps is something in general that you can try and pay attention to. Try and feel it. Of course, like because I have only half an hour, this is I'm kind of going through the exercises a bit quickly. So if you actually try this at home, I recommend that you really take time for each exercise and try to really feel all those things that I was talking about. This energy, this kind of charging up like a I don't know, like a feather made, like a spring. Okay, this bringing energy into the strokes. And that has a lot, very, very big potential for your music, to improve your music. If you can put so much meaning into your single strokes, okay, then it will be very, very convincing for your audience. Okay, so if I go takadimi, 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 that's not convincing, right? this energy, this is what you need to convince people of what you're doing. Okay, if you can still take a little bit more input, you can continue this exercise to kind of try out all possibilities that there are to clap in a certain context. For example, we tried clapping on ta, clapping on D, on ka, D and mi. So we were only using kind of one clap per cycle. Of course, you could go and use 2 claps per cycle. Okay, so taka dimmi, taka dimmi, taka dimmi. For example, on ta and ka. Taka dimmi, 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 me, taka dimmi, taka dimmi, taka dimmi, taka dimmi, taka dimmi, taka dimmi, taka dimmi. Okay, next exercise would be on ka and D. Taka dimmi, 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 taka. And then on D and me. Taka dimmi, 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 taka dimmi. And then on mi and ta. Taka dimmi, taka dimmi, taka dimmi, taka dimmi, taka. Taka dimmi, 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 taka dimmi. Okay, then you could clap on ta and mi. Ka dimmi, 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 ka dimmi. And then we have on ka and mi. Taka dimmi, 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 taka dimmi. Okay, and so on. So we're kind of trying all possibilities there are to fill 4 strokes with claps, 4 positions with claps. So there are more possibilities. Like now we tried all possibilities to put 1 clap and all possibilities to put 2 claps. Of course, you can also put 3 claps or 4 claps. But I think you get the idea, and we don't have the time is up now. So you can try and figure out the rest for yourself. I think it's kind of self-explanatory. Once you get the system, okay, you clap on ta, you clap on ka. Next exercise, you clap on D, then on mi, and then you clap on 2 of the 4 ta ka, or ka di, or di mi, or mi ta, or ta di, or ka mi. Okay, then you have all the possibilities to put 2 claps, and you go the same with all with 3 claps and so on. Okay, so this is really one maybe as a suggestion. Try to practice first only those 1 clap in a position. It's really the most important exercise, to be able to put a stroke perfectly in the right position with the right energy. Okay, energy is the important thing, because that's about improving your music. Okay, and with this I will finish for today. Say thank you, and we will be back in a couple of minutes with our next guests. Goodbye.
Yeah, hello, welcome to our channel, Tamburi Mundi frame drum channel. So now we are talking a little bit about instrument builders, and because this is also an important thing. If you play drums, you need your instruments, so someone has to build your instruments. And you know, maybe from Tamburi Monday, we introduce musicians, we introduce organizations, festivals, and also we introduce instrument makers. And today I'm happy that we have a guest live in our channel from Spain, Carlos Ramirez.
Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Very nice to be here.
Yes. So you are the first time in Freiburg?
Yeah, my first time here. It's amazing. It's a very nice organization and everything. It's wonderful. Yeah.
Oh, I'm happy. And so I see you have, I think you also can see there, you brought some instruments.
Yes.
Wow, this is so different instruments.
Actually, all of these instruments are from my partner, Isabel Martin. I made the instrument for her. That's why there are so many kinds of, because in our shows we play very different stuff. Yeah.
So you have, let's start. Maybe you want to introduce, so you have the big
this big frame drum. We tune it very low in B or A, low, for playing with my Yaeli tambur together with Isabel. This actually is one of the first I made in this diameter, and it's a bit not perfectly rounded, but it sounds very nice. It has how it's goat skin.
Goat skin.
Goat skin.
And you can see here, that's beautiful here.
The cat.
May I play a little?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's very
deep.
Very deep. Yeah. And also you can play here.
Yeah, in the upper position.
Nice. It's.
Then I have this model with screws, the tunable with a screwdriver, and thin frame, much thinner than the others, and calf skin.
Calf skin.
Calf is like beef, small beef. And the range of these instruments with screws is much bigger than the others. So it's more, you can use in many other songs or tunings. What else? All of these are made with willow wood, which is a very light wood, as you can see. I started making instruments in my father's workshop because he's carpenter, and at this time he was working with willow wood for making windows or doors or something like that.
Okay.
So I had many material to make instruments, and I discovered that the willow wood is very nice actually for drums because it's light and the tone is nice also.
So this is for hand holding.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very light.
Yeah, it's very light.
Yes, I was surprised. Also, it's also in this one.
Yeah, sorry, please.
Nice. Wow. Didn't expect so light. And you have a pump system.
Yeah, the pump system. If you prefer, for example, to be not so light, the frame can be thicker, so it's more heavy.
Yeah.
And here we have with jingles, like some kind of dial or something like that, and to enable with screws, and also boat spin. It's also one of my first drums.
It sounds nice with the jingles.
Yeah.
And the jingles you are doing yourself?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. By hand.
By hand, okay.
It's a hard job, but it's very nice. I like it. I started making instruments for Isabel, for my partner, because she's a percussionist and singer. And that's why I started making instruments. So I started actually with this both instrument with Spanish traditional instruments, the square drum, which comes from Peñaparda, a small village in Spain, and we play it with a stick, something like that.
Yeah.
Also, it has a screw system for tuning.
Yeah. It has a very characteristic sound.
Yeah. We only played in Spain with a stick in this village, only in this village. But now, of course, it's traveling a lot.
Nice. So for everyone who would like to see it, somehow they can go on your website or listen to examples, or
my website is ramirezinstruments.com. I have many models, and in my Facebook page, also Ramirez Instruments, sometimes I put some small video samples for the instruments.
Yeah, and I think we will put the link in the chat, I think, so you can just check out. And so here's one more. It's also you.
Yeah, I made it also. It's traditional tambourine, pandereta, we call it.
Yeah.
I actually don't play percussion, but something. This kind is from the central part of Spain, but I made also another kinds of pandereta.
Yeah, and you can put out the jingles with a screw. Maybe you can see it here.
You prefer less sound of the jingles?
So there is. The jingles are missing. It's not broken.
No.
You can just take out the screws and take out the jingles.
Yes.
Nice. And I saw a DAF in your website or on your Facebook. I don't know.
Yes.
So and that sounded beautiful. And I asked Carlos, can you bring me one? But unfortunately, you could not finish the instrument.
Yeah.
So I was hoping maybe I can get one DAF, but I think you
next
have
time,
not
maybe.
here. Next time.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to invite you again.
Yeah, and I bring some.
You bring some, okay. And you also build DAF. So with the rings, the Iranian instrument.
Sure. I made DAF, Dabul also.
Dabul also.
By order, I can make some different instruments.
Okay, so people can order also special wishes or special.
Yeah, this is what I prefer to do, because all of the instruments are made by hand and can be custom made. So I prefer to do that way, not just sell it like a shop, but made special for each player. It's more interesting.
And so one of my students here in the Frame Drum Academy, he was in Crete in Rostali workshop. He's playing lute. He was at workshop there, and there was someone playing frame drum, and I think it was you or someone else, I don't know. But he said, "Wow, what is this?" And he went to him, and he loved this sound because he didn't know before the frame drum.
Yeah.
So after listening this sound, and it was your drum, and after he listened to this drum, he decided to start frame drum playing. So I think there is something, because you have really nice sounds in your instruments, and it's not only the sound; it's really also how you build it in the hand. The aesthetic is very nice also. And so, how many drums you build a year?
Well, I don't
because
know.
it's a lot of work to make one drum.
Mostly I make square drums.
Square drums,
because most of my customers are from Spain. So I made a lot of frame drums and tambourines, and then square drums, and then frame drums. I don't know, 30 per year or something like that.
Yeah.
But square drums, many.
Yeah. And I think this is a little easier to build.
Yeah, it's much easier and faster. Yeah. Because of, it's a square. You don't have to.
Yeah, but still there is a lot of work.
Yeah. It's the traditional way to, I don't know how to
sew it.
It takes some time.
Nice. Yeah, so if there is anything you want to know in the chat, you can ask us. Kati and Yashar will give us the questions. Yeah, and so, but you built your own. There is no one who is helping you, or
no. I'm alone. I have a very small workshop.
And this is enough for you. You don't want to expand.
No.
A bigger workshop, bigger, because you're a musician also.
Yes.
So you have, like, one is instrument making, the other is performing.
Yes.
So two things.
I have to have time for both jobs.
Of course. And I like the idea here, because you can try out, and especially for your partner, you can build instruments. That's fine.
I enjoy a lot making.
Nice. So if you want to show us something more, or
no, I think it's okay. This is everything.
And so hopefully maybe next year, if we continue Tamburi Mundi, so no one knows what will happen next year, but every year we are looking for the next year also. We are planning to do the next year. Maybe you will be here again. And because normally in this room where we are here in the channel studio, normally when there is no pandemic, here is full of instrument makers. So here is one, there is one. So we have 7 or 8. They have their tables, and after the workshops, they finish at 1 o'clock. They come here, all the students. So normally we have 180 students here, frame drum students. So they come and try out, and maybe if you are next year, we hope that we will have another Tamburi Mundi, and people can come and try them here, all the students. Or you can get in contact directly with Carlos, and I think we are Facebook or
website.
And so Carlos, thank you for coming.
A pleasure.
And also you will perform tonight, but we will talk later about this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so we can leave it here. And now we continue with another instrument that is not played with fingers, not played with hand. This is a boran, and I think we can invite Max to our studio, and he will present us one new model instrument of the company Schlagwerk. Schlagwerk is they are building frame drums since I don't know, 25, 30 years or even more. And so they have this, let me say, these bass frame drums with crosses and everything, and with the bendir, the rick, and tamburello. And now they have also the new model for the boran. And there are some specials with these instruments. And Max Gerwin, maybe he is here. I cannot see him.
Hello, Murat.
I cannot see him, but if you are here, it's fine. And Max, can you hear me?
Yeah, hello, Murat. Can you hear me?
No, you cannot hear me. Yes, you just wait. And Max Gerwin.
Yes.
Max, hi.
Ah, yeah,
Max.
now you can hear
How
me.
are you?
Nice. Hello.
You are here, it's fine. And Max, can you hear me?
Yeah, hello, Murat. Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you. You cannot hear me. Yes.
Okay, here's a slight delay.
Yes, here also.
Yes.
Maybe.
Ah, yeah, now you can hear me. Nice.
I just stopped talking because I think there is a reverb. So better you just start. And yes, first of all, welcome to our channel. And so you already played here, performed here twice, and it was a brilliant concert 2 times to see you. And now
Thank
you're
you.
back at home. And we are live in your house, I think.
Exactly.
Stop talking. Okay, so maybe you can present us the boran.
Yeah. First, I will play a little bit, and then I will talk about the instrument.
And it was a brilliant 2 times to see you, and now
Thank
you're
you.
back at home. And we are live in your house, I think.
Exactly.
Okay, so maybe you can present us boran.
First, I will play a little bit, and then I will talk about the instrument. First, I will play a little bit, and then I will talk about the instrument. Yeah, so hello everybody. I hope everyone can hear me. I'm sorry if we have a little delay. I will turn down the speakers so I'm not have any problems. But anyway, yeah, I'm very happy and very pleased to be here today and talk about this beautiful instrument. It's the Neo-Thread Boran from Schlagwerk, and I will talk a little bit about some details of this Boran. So, hello
And
everybody. Also, a bit
everyone can hear
how
me.
it's built and some special features, which also Murat said some seconds ago. So let's get started. The Boran is available since the NAMM show 2020. At that time, Schlagwerk announced the Boran to the world. And this Boran is made out of beechwood. It's a 5-ply shell. And this wood gives you an incredible warm tone, very nice deep tone. And I tuned it very low. And I mean, if I tap on the shell, you really hear the sound. Really, you get it very deep, and I like it that deep. So I'm able then to modify it also a bit. And yeah, the shell size is 14 by 5, which means 14 inches round and 5 inches in depth. And the good thing about the size, and especially in the depth of the shell, is your arm is not, or your arm doesn't hit this area with the shell. So when you play, you don't have any problems. So you can play for long time. And really, I had a lot of different borans, and they were from the depth of the shell were much longer, and so sometimes you get a bit trouble when you play a long show. But with this, really, you don't have any problems, so it doesn't affect this part of your arm. This is a very cool feature. Another great thing about this boran is that it doesn't have a natural skin. Maybe you already seen it. It has, I can hold it in the camera here, it has an ambassador fiber skin on it, so it's no natural skin. And this gives you the ability that you can tune the drum and it doesn't get out of tune, or you know, when temperature change, maybe it goes down or it maybe goes up, you don't know. And with this skin, really, you don't lose the tuning. Also, the sound really from the fiber skin gives it also a very nice note, especially in the low frequencies. And when you have a microphone behind it, or just hear it in a room like I am, then really the low end really is awesome. It's really wonderful. And yeah, this is the other feature. And the next feature I want to show you, this is something very revolutionary in my opinion. Imagine you're playing with your boran on a concert and the head breaks. When you have a natural head, and maybe I believe some of you know borans, they when the head breaks because the head is nailed to the shell. And the problem is when you have no spare boran, then you can't play. Then you have to take it to someone who can actually replace the head, and this is sometimes very difficult to find someone. But with this boran, you can change the drum head by yourself, because there's a wonderful tuning and changing system for this boran, and I show you right now. I will switch to the other camera, to this one. Yes, it worked actually. So so I turn around. So as you can see also, this boran is not tied with a drum key. It's tightened with screws, with normal finger screws. So you can tune it very fast and very quickly without having any interruptions to change the skin. So you do it very quick and easy. And I will just now loosen the screws here. So I believe we have all loosened it up. Ah, there's one missing, so we still have to do this. And also this one. But now, yeah, everything should be fine, yes. And little pro tip, what I say to you, I don't know if you can see it, here's a little gap between. And when you loosen that or have to change the head, then put the screw so that you don't see the screw here, so that it's completely up this little marking here, so then you don't scratch anything. And then when you loosen all the screws, then you count down clockwise, turn it, and there are, I don't know if you can see it, but there are some little holes. I'm sure if the camera sees it, but there are little holes, and so you turn it up to there, and then you can just put the ring off, and then you can change the skin. And when you're finished, actually, then they do the same principle, but now then you take the rim once again, turn it to all the locks here, and then you turn it in clockwise, and then you can again turn the tension back on. Yeah. And my pro tip to this boran, or my pro tip, what you do when you have a fresh head, is you normally tied it up, And then when it's a bit tight, then you can use a package of tempo, for example, because you have to do it on a flat surface, not like I'm doing it now, but when you have a fresh head, then you lay it down like this on the tempo, so the head gets a bit of pressure and a bit of tension from the underside, so the head stretches out evenly. And yeah, this is actually the whole concept of the Boran. It's really innovative and it's very easy to use. And another great thing is, I will switch to my other camera so that you can see me once again. Here I am. The other great thing about this Boran is it's very, the price of this Boran really is affordable, really. There are other Borans which really cost a fortune, but in my opinion, this Boran really has a good price. So to sum up everything, this Boran is a great instrument if you want to start to play as a student. So if I would have a Boran student, I personally would recommend this Boran to him, because with this Boran you can't do anything wrong. Everything is easy and understandable. And also the Boran comes with a tipper. I hold it in the camera so you can see it. It's an rod tipper, so also you can adjust different tensions. Here you have a little gum ring and you can pull it a bit up. So if I put this microphone back on, I can show it you quickly. When I have the ring up, you have this rod sound. And if I put the ring up to the maximum back up here, then you have a hard ring or a hard stick, depending what you want to do. And once again, this Boran also, I use it a lot, and also this can be used in a professional situation. So really, it is an multiple instrument, and you will have a lot of fun with this instrument. I'm pretty sure. I use this now for over a year, and really every show I did with this now, it was always a joy to play on this instrument, really. And yeah, I believe that's it. If you have any questions, write it in the chat, or Murat, if you have any questions, you also can ask something if you want.
Yeah, honestly, I have no question. I'm just, I say, wow, especially that you can put out the skins. Maybe because I don't play Boran, I cannot play it. I have to learn it. Maybe I should learn it. Maybe I have time one day in my life to learn Boran.
You can visit me.
I can visit. You can give me
Yeah, then I give you lessons, of course.
some lessons for sure. Thank
Yeah.
you, Max. But so that I have no special questions, but maybe in our chat someone will ask something.
Yeah, sure.
Or they can go, I think they can go to the website of Schlagwerk. Schlagwerk.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Schlagwerk, you can go there, visit their website, and you can, if you have more very detail specific questions, you also can ask Schlagwerk, for example, where you can find an replaceable head for the Boran, actually. But actually, this head really, this lasts very long, because it's a fiber skin head, and fiber skin is a very strong material. I believe, Murat, you also know it. I believe you also have some fiber skin instruments. So really, this head holds a very long time. The only thing I just want to mention it, don't play it with normal drumsticks with a tip on, because that can destroy the head very fast. What you can play, or what you can do, is you can play it with, I also tried it out, it works very well with mallets, for example. And when you have tuned it very low, you have a kind of surdo sound, for example. Yeah, or a kind of bass drum sound. Or you also can play it with hot rods, because this is also a hot rod tip, but you also can play it with a normal hot rod tip. And there's also a specific stand from Schlagwerk and a specific clamp, which, Murat, I believe you also have it. It's for frame drums.
Yeah.
Where you can clamp the drum in. Exactly. And so there you can clamp the Boran in, and it holds it in place, so you can, for example, bring it in your setup. For example, if you like to have an hybrid setup, then you can bring it in without have to grabbing it, and so it's held like this. You can put it in different angles, and it stays in place. So this is also a very good feature.
Yeah. Thank you, Max. Thank you very
I,
much.
it's my pleasure. Thank you. Yeah.
And, so have a beautiful day. Today is rainy here in Freiburg.
Yeah, here as well. It's raining cats and dogs. It's unbelievable.
Cats and dogs
Yeah.
raining. Yes.
Yes. But yeah, have fun. Still have fun at the Tamburi Mundi festival. Really, your great festival. As you mentioned earlier, I played on the 3rd and 4th of August. And some days ago, and really it was an awesome atmosphere. And yeah, I hope I can come back next year, and yeah, looking forward to next year actually.
Yes, we too.
Yeah.
Max, thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure. See you. Bye.
Bye. So now we continue our last part of our program with the stream concert, the concert that we will have tonight. And as you know, at 8 o'clock, so around 4.5 hours, we will start with our concert in the concert hall here in Freiburg in the Eberg. And you can join us in our YouTube channel. You can join the live stream and you will see these beautiful musicians, these great musicians on the YouTube channel. So we just invited some of them here to explain us, to show us what will go on tonight. So they just made their sound checks. They come here. Thank you for coming here. And Isabel and Carlos, you already saw Carlos before here. And so you just arrived yesterday or 2 days ago?
Yeah, 2 days ago.
2 days ago. And you already performed? All...
Yeah, yesterday outside,
Mhm.
and today it will be there inside.
So you are already, you had a warm up yesterday. And so you also had a first reaction of the Freiburg audience. You like them?
Yeah, it's nice, very nice festival, and the public, it was wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they also love you. I had a good reaction, and so the concert tonight is also sold out. But you can follow us in our YouTube channel. And so you have a duo since many years, or?
Yes, maybe 10 years.
Yes, something like 10 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started the duo together at the same time that we were traveling to learn these instruments. So we were like building the duo together with this experience.
Yeah, yeah. And then you developed your own music, or can you explain a little bit the music, what especially we will listen tonight?
Well, we play some traditional pieces, but at the same time we try to compose some songs. Yeah, with these traditions, with these techniques, and
And yeah, we play some, as Isabel says, traditional songs from Mediterranean countries, we said, like Turkey, Greece, the north of Africa, Morocco, and
Sephardic
Wow,
songs
so it's
from Spain.
around the Mediterranean.
Yeah.
I like this music. It's beautiful. I like the rhythms, the melodies, everything. Yeah. And in different languages also, you will see.
Yes, but today I will sing in Ladino, in Sephardic, and Spanish. No, today.
Yeah, today only, yeah.
So you will not sing Turkish?
Today, no.
Okay, next time. Okay, no.
Or maybe some words, because sometimes in the Sephardic song you can understand some.
We will play a Turkish melody today with the baglama, but without singing.
Yeah, great. So I will sing in my inner voice.
Yes.
And so you also have some instrument, because I saw in the sound check on the stage you have many drums, but also other instruments like the Drehleier, the hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah.
In German it's called Drehleier, not easy to speak, but hurdy-gurdy is much easier and also much more fun. Maybe you can present us, please.
Yeah, this is a bow instrument, but instead of the bow we have a wheel, which actually touches the strings and makes the sound. And with this tool, we play a lot of traditional pieces from Spain, because this instrument we can find it in many places in Spain, and more in the north part of Spain they play it for traditional songs, like the gaita and so on. But also I play some lute, the baglama and lafta, and other bow instrument with bow, no wheel, like yaili tambura and cretan lira. Yeah.
And you have the typical square drum that we already saw before.
Yes.
And, but all different frame drums you're playing.
Yes.
Nice.
I will play bendir, pandereta, and
And by the way, you were also teaching in Tamburi Mundi.
Yeah, last Monday.
Last Monday. You will teach again? No, I think that's...
No, that's all.
But maybe in the future you can come and teach something.
Will be fine.
Yeah, and so maybe we can listen to something.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
A short one.
Yo me quedé eclipsada con la cigüeña que estaba de batalla, con la culebra como la picotea, como revolotea.
continue here longer and longer.
Yeah.
We could already start now the concert.
Tonight.
But we will
Yeah, to wait.
tonight we will listen to all of you.
Yes.
Wow, thank you. And
It's a
you
pleasure.
want to say something to our public?
Thank you for everything, and see you later, and come to Tamburi Mundi this year or next year, or I hope it.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you also for coming, and so see you on stage later.
Yeah, see you later.
Don't miss the concert at 8 o'clock. Thank you.
Thank you.
And tonight we will have two ensembles in our program. So I would like to invite the second group. Please come here on our Tamburi Mundi channel sofa. Oh, I see many instruments also. Wow. The beauty in the festival is I have the opportunity to listen to so much music. Every night I can sit in the hall and listen to so beautiful instruments. Wow, wow, wow. So welcome here. And so first I would like to start maybe Pere with you, because as you know, this is a frame drum festival. Maybe you don't know it, but and you know, normally percussionist is always in the back. And they are always, yeah, somehow there is a drum. Oh yes, but here, so number one is always percussion, it's frame drums. So one of the less festivals in the world that the percussion has an important role. So we start with Pere, because we invited you for this evening. So just to explain you how this evening started, and I asked Pere, hey Pere, you would like to come this year? Because you were here many years ago, several times, or you were artist in residence, played with different ensembles from Catalonia also. And I was thinking, maybe it would be a nice evening, because I know what Pere is doing. I said maybe this evening could be something. I asked him, do you have any idea what you would like to do here, what you would like to present? And so maybe you can just present us, Pere, how it came and what is the result of your brainstorming and what we will listen tonight.
Yes. Well, good evening. Well, tonight we will present a new program with Quidney Ensemble. It's the project that Silke leads. And it's a program that combines the medieval music from the 13th and 14th centuries with their music. And we mix with some traditional folk songs from Spain, Occitania, and different places from Europe. And we draw this project with repertoire because we've found some melodic and rhythms similar between the medieval music and the traditional music. And we thought that we want to build some bridges between these kinds of music.
And you would like to introduce your
Yes.
colleagues?
Well, we have the Silke Wendelin,
Silke,
a German windpipe player, and maybe you can introduce the instruments.
Yes.
First.
So I'm going to play on some wind instruments from the medieval times. In general, we have two sorts, like the more loud instruments and the softer instruments. So a very typical loud instrument from medieval time was the shawm, which was played together with the bagpipes, which is what he's going to play. And then we have different recorders. This is now a double flute I'm going to play later. And this is a doucen. This is something like a softer shawm. So it resembles a bit the sound of a duduk. So it's kind of a mysterious instrument because we don't know really how it was in the medieval times. We only know it existed and it was beautiful. So we're trying to, now with comparing the still living traditions of double reed instruments, we're trying to recover this sound.
Nice. Yeah.
And then we have the Professor Baptiste.
Thank you very much for this introduction. Thanks very much, Murat, for the invitation. I'm very happy to see you again. It's great.
Yes.
All this time.
We played already several times.
Some time ago.
With Mark.
Yeah, with Mark Levon, a great colleague of ours. So I'm very happy to be back. I will play tonight fiddles, as usual. People who know what I do will not be surprised by this. I have different kinds of fiddles, medieval fiddles, but I will also play 4 different kinds of bagpipes. This is the smallest one. I decided to bring this one into the studio just for economical reasons. But you'll hear different bagpipes. This is typically an instrument that is played in southwestern France called the bourra. You'll see a much bigger instrument with 2 chanters and a drone, which is called sampuña, which is played in the Pyrenees. And then, in addition to that, two instruments that are more early music instruments, like traditional bagpipes with shoulder drums in 2 different keys. So there's quite a lot of loud stuff going on, and also some softer music with the doucin and the fiddles.
Nice. Yeah. Beautiful sounds, all the instruments, and so you both live in Basel, right? So it's very close to Freiburg.
It's very close. It's also raining there.
Also raining there. So we're not surprised when you arrived.
Not much, unfortunately.
Yeah. And Pere, you live in Catalonia.
In Catalonia,
Yeah. And maybe some words about your instruments.
Yes, for tonight I'm going to play frame drums. For example, the tambourine or pandereta. That this instrument is the instrument that you can find more in the medieval times, in north of Spain, in Italy, and we also have the pandero cuadrado, a dufe, that I'm going to play.
Oh, it's broken, I think.
No, it's broken. It has some little stones inside, like an ocean drum. And this is an instrument that you can still find in traditional music in Catalonia, in Galicia, in Portugal, also in North Africa. And it was one of the most popular percussion instruments during the medieval times. And as we perform also folkloric music, I'm going to play these little castanets. This is a Baroque model that is smaller than the model in the 19th century model. And I'm also going to play the drums, side drums, and another kinds of tambourines.
Wow, really richness of sounds tonight. That's great. That's beautiful. So, you think it's possible to play something for us? Just it can be a short thing.
We have a little problem. We were a bit spontaneous, coming like, oh, we have to bring the instruments. So I brought only like, how I call them, the photo shooting reeds. So I don't know if they really work, because normally for the photo shooting we always take the reeds which can break.
So the photo shooting reeds. Wow.
But perhaps it doesn't sound so.
Yeah, but the bagpipes will work. Perhaps with the shawm.
Yeah, the shawm is also a decoration on reed.
Yeah. Oh, okay. But we can play something short, Pera.
Okay.
Okay, we can just check it. did you play now? Was this medieval?
Not medieval, but almost. These are two melodies that come from southwestern France, which are in fact often played on this instrument. Okay, the first melody is Can la Pastura. It's some sort of a bourrea from the south of the Auvergne. And the second one, Nau Gujatas a Castelnau, is also typical dance from the Gascogne area, somewhere between Toulouse and Bordeaux.
Okay.
So this is one little set that we have, in which Francesco will play as well, I believe.
Francesco Magaro.
Yes, I forgot to mention that Francesco Magaro will be a special guest. He's this year artist in resident, so he's doing your job, what you did several years ago, and he will join your project, and also he will join Isabella and Carlos. And yeah, so I'm really looking forward. I was happy that everything worked, because we were thinking maybe the frontiers will be closed. I don't know, even to Swiss. I mean, it's only 60 kilometers or something, but if the borders are closed, they are closed. And so it was like, we will try it. We hope, and we trusted that it will be good. And so hopefully, not hopefully, luckily, yes, luckily. So before it was hopefully, now luckily you are here. And so in around 4 hours you will start the concert, and you can be live with us if you join our stream concert, and you will hear amazing music from Freiburg. And thank you very much for coming. Thank you. And see you later.
Thank you, Murat. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Yes, so yeah, that was our channel today. 2 hours with many inspirations, ideas, different persons, different music personalities, instrument makers, and any remarks or any questions you can send us via mail. You can write in the chat now, or yes, you can just join our concert tonight, or we will see tomorrow at again 2 o'clock, the last time tomorrow, from 2 to 4 p.m. German time. And so it will be the 10th day, the last day. You can see we have 10 fingers, and every day we have 1 day full of frame drums and concerts. So this will be, it depends with where you start to count. So it is the last finger tomorrow. Thank you for coming, and see you tomorrow.